these three in particular are what I call our multifunctional tools. So I can do more than one thing with each of these tools. You notice this tool, we call it the mantis tiller. And of course it looks a bit like a praying mantis. It also was inspired by an orchid and also by a crab, a sand crab. All these elements came into play when I designed that. Also the scorpion, if you look very closely at the tail, that little shape on the end of that tip, that's to give it more strength and durability when I'm gouging into the soil and penetrating in this fashion here. You know, I got those two prongs. Of course, this soil is very damp, but it's nice soil. Now I've got the side elements. I can use this left or right-handed, but I can get right up against that edge and drag that and clean out along the edge, left or right-handed. All right, I can push back, I can pull. It's very durable, but it's multifunctional, so I can use it left or right-handed, cleaning between bricks, going after weeds. All right, so I've got multifunction in this tool. I don't have to keep reaching for a different tool every time I turn around. But this tool is it's a version of the old dandelion popper that you've seen, and I used many times when I was a young man. That dandelion popper looks pretty much like a glorified screwdriver. You know, it's about this long on a straight stick, and it has a little forked tongue at the end like a snake. It's probably one of the most non-functional tools that are on the market, and I'm blown away at how many people actually buy that tool and have no idea that it's really kind of a pain to use. So I developed our tines on this fork are long. There's a reason behind every single detail on this tool. If you'll notice, they curve like the pincers on a beetle. The reason is, when I go down into the soil, and if I'm penetrating, as I push that in, the tines get wider at the shoulder. So they're literally pushing that soil away from the taproot. And then this heart shape, fulcrum, that fulcrum is so easy and amazing for removing a weed. I mean, it's effortless. Everything about this design, it's an elegant shape, but it's also extremely functional. So using it left or right-handed easily penetrates. I just put a little bit of weight on that and everything pops out like it's, like it's a fire drill. The other thing about this fulcrum, in this case, it's dual functional. So I can tug on this fulcrum as well. So I can tug on that and use the fulcrum in reverse, right? So again, I'm not reaching for two tools to do the same thing. If I've got a pesky rock or a root, left or right-handed, again, I can roll my wrist. So it's extremely simple and easy on your physiology, and I think it'll bring a smile to you once you start using it, because you go, wow, that was fun.